Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Thanks for tuning into season 1, episode 9 of Game of Thrones. And y'all, it is getting intense. We're going to war. The Lannisters have the audacity to hold Ned Stark captive. We have no clue where Arya is. The White Walkers are now out and about. Throw the Dothraki in the mix, and you guys keep saying winter is coming. So my heart is racing, and I'm ready to finish this season. I'm ready to see what is going to happen in these last 2 episodes. If you guys want to help me out by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on your post notification bell so you never miss when any of these episodes drop. And if you want that full length watch along, that link for Patreon is down in the description. But for now, let's sit back. Let's grab our blankets. Let's get prepared. Let's watch season 1, episode 9 of Game of Thrones. Let's go, you guys.
You've seen better days, my lord.
Another visit. Seems you're my last friend.
Many still love you.
He has been coming in and taking care of him. You know, thank you, Sansa, for redeeming yourself a little bit.
Blood is the last thing I want.
I don't know what you want.
Right, because you don't stand up for him in front of anybody.
When I was still a boy, I traveled with a group of actors. They taught me that each man has a role to play. I am the master of whisperers.
With the scribbles.
I'm a good actor, my lord.
Can you free me from this bed?
I mean, he's a little bit confusing because he helps out, but he definitely doesn't stand up very much in front of others. But he really can't, can he? He's doing what he can.
Tell me, what do you want?
Peace. Did you know that your son is marching south? Loyal lad, fighting for his father's freedom.
Oh, he didn't know that.
He's just a boy.
Oh, you know he doesn't want that.
Lord Stannis has the best claim to the
Yeah,
He's
he
a proven
does.
battle commander.
This is a battle for the throne. Game of Thrones.
He is Robert's true heir. The throne is his by rights.
Sansa pleaded so sweetly for your life. Cersei's no fool. She knows a tame wolf is
You want me to serve the woman who murdered my king?
Oh, we ain't serving her. I'm sorry.
I want you to serve the realm. Tell your son to lay down his sword and
Talk about being the bigger person, honey. And Joffrey sit on the throne.
as a man of honor.
No.
To carry her
Tuck your
to
tail.
grave.
He wants the
I
wolf to
believe
tuck his
she
tail.
will allow you to take the black and live with your brother and your bastards.
And then send him to the wall when he has his wife and family?
Precious thing to me. Trade my honor for a few more years of war.
He said, I'd rather die.
You grew up with actors. You learned their craft and you learnt it well. But I grew up with soldiers. I learned how to die a long time ago.
That kind of gave me chills.
Such a pity.
You grew up with actors. You learned to play their games. I grew up with soldiers to accept death, basically.
Is that a precious thing to you?
He's helpless in this situation. And he still has so much pride that he's like, I'm not gonna work for Joffrey and the Queen. Somebody shot a messenger pigeon.
It's a birthday message to his grandniece, Walder.
Keep shooting them down.
His grandfather's bannerman.
Expect nothing of Walder Frey, and you'll never be surprised.
They're shooting down his bird so no messages can get out.
Father rots in a dungeon. How long before they take his head?
Yeah, because he's like, we're on limited time. We don't know what they're going to do with my father.
We've got 5 times his numbers.
Tywin Lannister marches north as we speak.
Have my horse saddled and ready.
I'll throw you in a dungeon or
Yeah.
slit your throat.
So what do we
Father
do?
would do whatever it took to secure our crossing. If I'm going to lead this army, I can't have other men doing my bargaining for me.
I agree.
Wow. He's so young, but so strong.
Ever since I was a girl, you would never harm me.
Unless there was a prophet in it.
And I like how Lady Stark don't hide behind the scenes. Like, she will get in the mix to get things done. She's brave. Her and Ned Stark are a great combination.
Your boy's too proud to come before me himself.
Father, you forget yourself. Lady Stark is...
Who asked you? You're not Lord
Oh, it
Frey
looks like
yet.
it's just a girl.
Your mother would still be a milkmaid if I hadn't squirted you into her belly.
Who says things like that? He is unpleasant. He's unpleasant and crude.
Now that I've observed the courtesies, with the honor of shutting their mouths.
Those are his sons. They're just waiting on him to croak.
Fine. Out! All of you! You two. You see that? 15 she is. A little flower. And the honey's all mine.
Ugh.
Your father didn't come to the wedding.
He is quite ill, my lord.
Didn't come to the last one either. Or the one before that.
How many times has he been married? How long is he gonna live?
Night. You know it's true. The fine Lord Tully would never marry any of his children to mine.
I'm sure there were reasons.
I didn't need reasons. I needed to get rid of sons and daughters.
I'm trying to understand all the families. I don't really know much about where Lady Stark originates from. They talk of her father and her family, and we've seen her sister. I don't quite understand her family story yet.
Trident and be on their way.
Why should I let it?
That he has 20,000 men up.
1,000 corpses when Tywin Lannister gets here.
He's saying, I'll just wait till the Lannisters get here.
And your son's got no fur to keep his balls warm. Oh yes, I said some words. Joffrey's king now. To be nothing but rebels, it seems to me. Fish, I'd hand you both over to the Lannisters.
Why don't you?
Give me one good reason why I should waste a single thought on any of you.
When does Aemon think you'll be able to use that hand? You'll be ready for this then.
Yeah, you're gonna let him fight.
More appropriate for you than a bear. Works as well for a wolf as a bear, I think.
That was nice.
This is Valyrian steel.
It was my father's sword. His father before him.
Why? Why such a kind gesture?
For my son Jorah, he brought dishonor to our house, but before he fled from Westeros.
Honor me, but I can't.
Oh, you can, and you will.
That's so kind.
Here, if it wasn't for you and your beast, dead man tried to kill me.
He did save his life.
Doyle, you know more about it.
Yes, my lord.
I approve of this nonsense with you and Alistair Thorne. That's a man's sword. Take a man to wield it.
I'll apologize to Sir Alistair tonight.
No, you won't. The hand that your wolf tore off that thing's wrist ordered Thorne to lay it at the feet of this boy king. Get young Joffrey's attention.
Wow, sending a message.
I'll go and put your sword somewhere safe. And bring me my supper.
Yes, my lord.
Ah, that was unexpected. But I admire the respect that was given.
You earned that, Snow. Well done.
How are they all not just shaking in their boots after what they've seen?
Sword! Show us the sword!
Sword! Sword! Sword! Sword! Sword!
That's, you know how heavy, I wonder how heavy are these swords and for them to have to be able to swing it around like that.
What is it?
I can't.
You can't what?
I'm really not supposed to say.
And yet, you really want to say. You want to say that...
It was a raven. I read the message to Maester Aemon. It's your brother Rob.
Oh. Oh.
He's heading south. To war. All his bannermen have rallied to his side. They'll keep him safe.
There's so much going on at home that Snow wants to help with. He can't.
Be with him.
Do that, then never get back across.
Well,
What did he say?
Lord Walder has granted your crossing.
what?
His men are yours as well.
What?
Plus the 400 he will keep here to hold the crossing. You will be taking on his son, Oliver, as your personal squire.
Wow. Lady Stark gets things done.
And Arya will marry his son, Waldron.
She won't be happy about that.
Oh, she had to marry off Arya. She says her name different. She says it like Aya.
And when the fighting is done, you will marry one of his daughters.
And she married him off. I should have known that she would have to give him something to have gotten across the...
His daughters?
I did.
And?
One was...
Y'all saw their daddy.
Do you consent?
Can I refuse?
Not if you want to cross.
Then I consent.
So young to have to make a deal like that to go off to war. And y'all know Arya ain't gonna take that lightly. Arya's gonna put her foot down. That is a strong little girl. Much respect. But he did gain more for his army in the process too. But she had to give so much. She had to give so much for that.
Sam said you wanted to see me.
I did indeed.
Lady Stark.
Perhaps you'd be kind enough to assist me. Wonder why the men of the Night's Watch take no wives and father no children.
No.
So they will not love. Love is the death of duty. Become when your Lord Father was forced to choose honor on the one hand, and those he loves, what would he do?
Those he loves.
He would do whatever was right.
Then Lord Stark is one man in 10,000. Most of us are not so strong. What is honor?
Stark is one of a kind.
To a woman's love. And what is duty against the feel of a newborn son in your arms?
Oh.
Or a brother's smile.
Sam told you.
Oh, we all do our duty when there's no cost to it. Honor comes easy then. Sooner or later, in every man's life, a day when it is not easy. A day when he must choose.
What does he want him to choose? It seems like he wants him to go to fight.
Is that what you're saying?
It hurts, boy.
Is he blind?
I know.
You do not know. No one knows.
He knows how conflicted Jon's heart has to be.
But he is my father and Rob is my brother.
The gods were cruel when they saw fit to test my vows. They waited till I was old. And what could I do when the ravens brought the news from the south? I was helpless. But when I heard they had killed my brother's son and his poor son and the children, even the little children.
Who are you?
My father was Micah, the first of his name. My brother Egan reigned after him when I had refused the throne, followed by his son Aerys, whom they called the Mad King.
Whoa!
I'm a master of the Citadel service to Castle Black and the Night's Watch. I will not tell you stay or go. You must make that choice yourself.
His whole family was slaughtered then, basically.
With it for the rest of your days, as I have.
Wow, I was not expecting that conversation from him. He has dropped so much wisdom. He said that the vows they take to not have a family, to live by their oath, that they're going to be tested at some point and you have to make that decision. And he was tested and he couldn't help. And he's letting him know that. What's wrong with him?
Drogo.
What? Is it from the cut? Is it infected? What's wrong with him? I didn't think anything would take this man down. What's wrong with him? He does not like being told anything by her. He's so rude. I feel like he's gonna wanna revolt because he's been having a problem. He's got a bad attitude. What is wrong with him? They just look fancier and richer than everybody else.
With Lord Frey's levies, there are days march north.
But he does have a certain mindless provincial courage.
But do continue. Didn't mean to interrupt.
The great hairy one insisted he must have 2 battle axes, four-sided.
Shagger likes axes.
When the battle commences, you and your wildlings will be in the...
He called them wildlings.
Me and the tribesmen on the front line.
They do seem rather ferocious.
He's gonna put him on the front lines. He's gonna...
Last night, Moon Brother stabbed a stone crow over a sausage. 3 stone crows seized the Moon Brother and opened his throat. Ulf is demanding blood money.
When soldiers lack discipline,
To have me killed, that would be less detrimental to the war effort.
The thing is, smart mouth. I think he gets so much from everybody because everybody has heard his smart mouth so much. Like, nobody's really that nice to him. And he just takes it on the chin and gives it back.
Where did you find one so pretty at this hour, Tucker? From whom?
What's his name? I don't know. Ginger cunt, 3 tenths down.
And he didn't have anything to say about it.
He said something.
The odds of me living long enough for him to retaliate have just dropped drastically. We'll be at the Vanguard tomorrow.
Oh, well. I think I'll go and find myself one.
She's gonna let him.
Who are you?
Who would you like me to be?
What did your mother call you?
Shay. What did your mother call you?
My mother died giving birth.
Oh.
So we can talk about our mothers?
What sort of accent is that?
Foreign. What do you want
Sure,
from
yeah.
me?
What do I want from you? I want you to share my tent. I want you to pour my wine, rub my legs when they are sore after a day's ride. I want you to take no other man to bed. I want you to me like it's my last night in this world.
Because it probably is.
And what do I get?
1, safety. No one will hurt you. 2, the pleasure of my company.
Who told you this? Women you pay?
And 3, more gold than you can spend if you lived 1,000 years. Do you accept my proposal?
Let's start with your last night in this world.
What is wrong?
Khaleesi.
It is that cut.
He's very strong. No one understands how strong
What's
he
gonna
is.
happen to her if he dies? They're not gonna keep her alive. Her life has been at risk the whole season.
He will die tonight, Khaleesi.
He can't. I won't let him.
Even a queen doesn't have that power.
Oh.
I've heard there's a good port in a shire.
I won't leave him.
It's already gone, Khaleesi.
No way.
Even if he dies, why would I run? I am Khaleesi and my...
This isn't Westeros where men honor blood.
Yeah. Yeah.
After Drogo dies, whoever wins that fight will be the new Khal.
Definitely makes
My
sense
vote,
that that's how they would work.
your boy will be plucked from your breast and given to the dogs.
Leave him.
Yo, they're gonna let him die? That's so unexpected.
The wound has festered.
Yerjin.
Nakai, avoselek nemene maziza.
Ashafka vos zali mevene maziza. Zali me kisha. Boss Aziza kisha afka akka. My god frak atrales kishi.
Mezin Khaleesi Shafki.
Tira disse!
Yeah, I do not like him.
Me vossi.
Anna vos zavek.
She's never been nothing. She's the blood of the dragon. And we saw that she wasn't burned. She's special.
Drivi.
I think you should wear your armor tonight, sir.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You've saved me once more.
Save him.
I hope she can
He's
save
beyond the
him.
healer's skills.
Save him and I will free you, I swear it. You must know a way.
Come on, you gotta know a way.
Some magic.
There is a spell.
She wants her to use magic.
Some would say death is
Ooh.
clean.
I didn't know we were gonna throw some magic in the mix.
Do it.
I love when that's part of the story.
There is a price. A matter of gold. This is blood magic. Only death pays for life.
My death.
No, not your death, Khaleesi.
Don't say.
Bring me his horse.
Oh my gosh, she had such a beautiful horse, so. The horse knows something, doesn't it?
Do not do this thing. Kill this witch.
Kill her and you kill your Khal.
Forbidden.
I am your police. I tell you what is
Wow, this is very interesting. I find it fascinating, and I know some people don't like this type of storyline and stuff, but I'm fascinated by like witches and magic when it comes to like things I read.
You must go also late. Once I begin to sing, no one must enter the tent. We'll dance here tonight.
Like, I love reading about the city of New Orleans and the voodoo and all of the things that happen.
No one will enter. Bring him back to me.
Gosh. It's so visual sometimes. It's so brutal and visual sometimes.
What have you done? We could have been 10 miles away. You would have been safe.
Yerevi.
Maigi.
What's that?
He threw her down on her belly. Gosh. Because we know the Dothraki can fight. Even though he's got on armor. Is he good? He's just killing. Dang, why do they gotta show us the wound?
Are you hurt?
He's coming.
Fetch the midwives. They will not.
Now she's going into labor.
They'll come or I'll have their heads.
The witch.
Wow.
Baby, I hear her say so.
This is all happening at once. What's going on in the tent? She's about to go into labor. Anxiety. She's going into the tent at the same time. When am I supposed to enter? And they switched to a different storyline.
You look like you're an agony. Fire is burning your pretty soft skin.
Are you immune to pain?
Just used to it.
Let's play a new game. There's a Bravosi knife game I could teach you.
Potential for losing fingers.
Not if you win. No fire games, no knife games.
Nothing that's gonna hurt him.
Let's do something I'm good at.
Game of words. Something with wit.
I happen to be a great judge of character.
Here's how it works. I make a statement. If I'm right, you drink. If I'm wrong, I drink. I'll know if you're lying.
I don't want to play this game.
Fine. Bronn first.
Are him and Bronn gonna become best friends?
Father beat you. But my mother hit harder.
I keep trying to say back then. I just remember that's a different universe. It just feels like it's set in the medieval times, you know?
It was a woman. She swung an axe at me.
Don't judge me. Okay, north of the law. Why? Yeah, why?
You once loved a woman many years ago, but never let yourself love again. Oh, wait, that's me.
A lot of people in the world, Miran.
My mysterious foreign beauty. It's fun.
She doesn't want him to know anything about her.
We're having. Your mother was a whore.
Drink.
All right. Your father left the family when you were very young.
Drink.
He's making assumptions.
The rules about lying.
Drink.
Because of where she is, like what her job is right now. He's making assumptions as to how she got there. He's about to be drunk.
You wanted a different life. You came from somewhere and you wanted to be elsewhere. Specifics. You wanted to be elsewhere, but how would you get there? The life of the Silent Sisters is for you. What's a low-born girl to do?
Drink.
You sure?
Drink.
He just assumed she came from nothing because of what she's doing.
And don't talk about my mother and father ever, or I will carve your eyes from your
I love her accent. Like, I love it. I could listen to it all day.
Dear lady, if I have offended you, I apologize.
My turn.
Ask away.
Like, it's such an attractive accent.
Penetrate the enigma, that is me.
Who were you in love with?
That's not how the game works.
The way the game works.
Our lord here used to be married.
No, I cannot see him as a married man.
Things playing
No.
dice with Lannister soldiers.
Another night, perhaps.
You, no, tell us.
It's not a pleasant story.
Lady and I can tell more unpleasant stories than your lordship.
Yeah. Who broke your heart? Oh,
My
yeah.
brother Jamie and I were riding when we heard a scream. He ran out onto the road, torn off, with 2 men on her heels. Jamie scared away the men easily enough while I wrapped her in my cloak. She was too scared to send off on her own. Jamie hunted down the rapers. I took her to the nearest inn and fed her. Her name was Taisha, wheelwright's orphan, and she was hungry.
Oh, he's smiling when he talks about her.
There was a time when I was unaccustomed to wine. I forgot how afraid I was around girls. I was always waiting for them to laugh.
Oh.
Ask me about my tall, handsome brother. I forgot about everything but Taisha, and somehow I found myself in her bed.
For 3 chickens, I should hope so.
It didn't last long. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. But she was good to me. She kissed me afterwards and sang me a song.
Oh, this voice is so sweet.
Enough in love to ask for her hand. Lies, a few gold coins, 1 drunken septon, and there you have it, man and wife. Septon sobered up and told my father.
So his dad didn't know.
of all that.
Not quite. First, my father had Jamie tell me the truth.
What's the truth?
The girl was a whore, you see. Jamie had arranged the whole thing. The road, the rapers, all of it. Thought it was time I had a...
They set it up for him. It wasn't even reality. He said she was so nice to him.
My father brought in my wife and gave her to his guards. He paid her well, silver for each man. Command that kind of price. He brought me into the barracks and made me watch.
He made him watch.
She had so much silver that rolling onto the floor.
You wanted him to have a woman, but then gave him so much trauma over that?
You should have known she was a whore.
I was 16, drunk and in love.
Was raped, doesn't invite another man into her bed 2 hours later.
That's true. She's traumatized. Why would she do that?
Young and stupid.
You are still young and stupid.
Oh, they tricked him. He's like, I will excuse myself. Well, we got to know a little bit about him. I feel like a lot of things have been just off of his pure wit and charm, but now we know a little bit more about his story.
You're sleeping through the war. Stole the night's march on us. They're a mile north.
Just wake up. Let's get ready to fight. Give us squire.
If I die, weep for me.
You'll be dead. How will you know?
You'll be dead. How will you know?
I'll know.
He looks great in his armor. He just gets thrown in situations and he's like, nothing I can do about it.
Stay low. I was born lucky.
Why did he tell him to stay low?
The bell! Gather round!
His crew.
Crows! Moon Brothers! And painted dogs!
Woo!
Begins now! Onward to claim what is...
He's got quite a crew. I kind of dig it. It reminds me of like, this crew reminds me of the Hobbits and Lord of the Rings, just how they, not the Hobbits. What am I thinking of? The dwarves. Just pure grit, determination, muscle. Y'all, he didn't make it past the battle cry. And then they stepped on him. What is... We're upside down. We're dragging him? Who's got him? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What just happened in the battle? What did we miss?
You're a shit warrior.
I'm alive.
He's made it. Listen, he was passed out through the whole battle and made it. Like, he's being dragged.
We wouldn't be having this conversation if we didn't.
Wait, so who was all in this battle? This wasn't between him and Stark's kid, was it?
How did our tribesmen do?
Yeah? Good.
It's nice to see them getting along.
The tribesmen are brutal.
Good of you to notice. I hear we won.
His wounded didn't even make it into battle.
Scouts were wrong. There were 2,000 Stark 20.
Did we get the Stark boy at least?
He wasn't here.
Ah, so this wasn't the whole group then.
With his other 18,000 men.
They sent 2,000. Yes, a decoy. Decoy.
Are they?
Smart. I like that. I was really worried when they said that the Lannister side had won.
We should go, my lady. No. My lady.
Who is she? Is this her son? Oh, it's her son, okay.
By the time they knew what was happening, it had already happened.
So he wasn't with the other 18,000. I hate him so much. I'm so glad that they have him.
But I seem to have lost it.
It is not your soul.
Can we just off with his head right now?
Give me my daughters back. Give me my husband.
We have a prisoner of our own, don't we?
I'm afraid. He cut down 10 of our men. He's more used to us alive than dead.
He is more used to alive. He's a bargaining tool.
We could end this war right now, boy. You fight for the Starks, I fight for the Lannisters. Let's choose your weapons, and let's end this here and now.
No. You got a captive, we've got a captive. No.
Do it your way, Kingslayer. You'd win.
Thank you.
We're not doing it your way.
Come on, pretty man.
I've got so much respect. And then what is the Stark's name? His son's name. I guess that one I haven't picked up on yet.
I sent 2,000 men to their graves today.
The bards will sing songs at their sacrifice.
That's heavy.
Aye, but the dead won't hear them.
He had to make that decision. And he knew that they were going in as a decoy for 2,000. He knew that there wasn't a chance they would win.
Did we free my father? Did we rescue my sisters from the Queen?
Get
Did
excited,
we free
we're
the
not
North
done.
from those who want us on our knees? This war is far from over.
She's okay, so she's okay. She's in the city. But surely somebody's gonna recognize her.
A lemon one. Or any of them.
3 coppers.
How about a nice fat pigeon?
I'll trade you a pigeon. Oh, poor girl.
Ones from yesterday. Or any burnt ones.
Piss off.
He has no idea who she is.
Hey, where's everyone going? What's happening? The hand of the king!
Where are we going? What are we seeing? No, they're not gonna execute Stark. I swear. I swear. Oh my gosh, there's nobody there to save him. No, guys. No. What's gonna happen?
Baelor!
I'm gonna be absolutely heartbroken. His daughters are there. I hate Littlefinger. I hate Littlefinger. He's such a worm. He's such a worm.
I am Ned Stark, Lord of Winterfell and Hand of the King. I come before you to confess my treason in the sight
He's
of
gonna
gods
do
and
it.
men.
He's gonna confess of treason.
I betrayed the faith of my king
No way, this is the man who should
and the
go with
trust of my
honor.
friend Robert. I swore to protect and defend his children, but before his blood was cold, I plotted to murder his son and seize the throne for myself.
No, he didn't. Oh, she would fight for him.
Bear witness to what I say. Joffrey Baratheon is the one true heir to the
No.
Iron Throne.
This is so smug and happy with himself.
And protector of the realm.
As we sin, so do we suffer. In sight of gods, the gods are just. Beloved Baelor taught us be merciful. What is to be done with this traitor, Your Grace?
My mother wishes me to let Lord Eddard join the Night's Watch, serve the realm in permanent exile.
So they're gonna send him
And
to
my
the
Lady
Night's
Sansa
Watch.
has begged mercy for her father. But they have the soft hearts of women. So long as I am your king, treason shall never go unpunished. Sir Ilyn, bring me his head.
What? He's lost his mind. He's going against what, and you know by the way his mother reacted, she was not expecting that. This is a power-hungry little twerp. What is wrong with him? No, guys, please, no, guys, please, no.
Look at me! Look at
Guys, please, 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 this can't happen. Please, 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 somebody. Anybody. Joffrey, I want your head. Not Stark, there's no way. He's an integral part of this show. Swear to gosh, if we're going here, are we going here? Why would they do that? Why would they make us love him so much and do that? How is that fair? Y'all are gonna have to give me a minute, because they're not supposed to do that. That's not how it was supposed to go. We started off this story with me feeling like he's the ground, like he's the base of it. He's integral. Why would we? I thought they were gonna save him. I thought anything up until that last 5 seconds. I thought something was happening. Arrow was gonna come and shoot Joffrey, or somebody was gonna show up and save him, because there's no way. Like, books don't do that. Movies don't do that. Why would you break our hearts so badly? I hate Joffrey. I hate Joffrey so much, and I hope they broke our hearts so badly so revenge can taste so sweet when we cut off his head, because I hope that's what happens to him. I know that's a child, but that is an evil boy, because his mom didn't even want that, and she's not even a good person. Okay, one more episode left into the season. Highly upset. Like, a lot of times I'm like, oh, I can't wait to get into the next episode. No, I need a minute. I need a minute to grieve. Okay, I'm just going on and on because my heart's broken. I need to finish this video, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this with me. I'm gonna see you guys for episode 10, but what I'm looking forward to most is revenge. And what does that say about me? It says I watch Game of Thrones, okay? Because there's no way anybody watched that and didn't want the same thing. So let's hope that we get that. I'll see you guys in episode 10 for the season finale. I don't know how much more heartbroken we can get from here, or much more highly anticipated an episode can be from 1, 2, 3. Every single one, you're anticipating the next one even more. So I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell, and the full length watch along for Patreon is down in the description. As for today, I don't know why that bubble pops up. As for today, you have a goal, which is go out in this world, spread light, spread love, and make somebody smile. Bye, guys.